Are 3 weeks away from Election Day, but North Texans turning out in big numbers to cast their votes early. Chopper 11 live right now over Dallas, over Fretz Park at Beltline and Hillcrest. You can see a line of people stretching out the door and into the parking lot there. And in Collin County, election officials expected a record turnout for the first day of early voting there. CBS 11's JD Miles has the latest from the Allen Events Center.
With no more straight ticket voting anywhere in Texas, Collin County voters have 8 long pages to go through to fill out their ballots. Still, we are told waits are no more than 20 to 40 minutes at polling locations on a record-setting day across this county. Voters like Aaron Thompson, who have had their minds made up for months, wasted no time heading to the polls on the first day they could.
Oh, I'm definitely really fired up about this particular election. And I made sure that I voted for everybody that I wanted to vote for the whole way down the ballots.
Thompson is among 18,000 Collin County residents who had voted by noon.
I just think people are fired up.
Collin County Elections Administrator Bruce Sherbet expects a record number of ballots cast by the end of the first day of early voting.
Today's going great. In fact, we're going to top 4 years ago by far. We're probably going to hit close to 40,000 today.
The county is also seeing a high number of mail-in ballots that can be dropped off at the main elections office in McKinney. Inside polling locations, voters are required to socially distance and wear masks. Outside, it's up to those in line to avoid close contact. Voters have until October 23rd to request mail-in ballots here. More than 80% of Collin County residents traditionally vote early, and there are clear signs that turnout for this election will be strong. In Allen, JD Miles, CBS 11 News.
And those long lines also seen in smaller cities throughout the Metroplex today. Aaron Jones at one polling place in Mesquite talking to voters about their experience.
For Bill and Dee Horn, the 2-hour wait was worth it.
And we were so excited to come here to vote.
Now in their 60s, the two say they voted in every presidential election since they were 18.
It's important for us to vote because it seems like that when you don't vote, you complain more.
At Lakeside Activity Center in Mesquite, the line wrapped around the building.
Please review.
Election Judge Zena West Lewis says a big part of this has to do with social distancing requirements inside.
We have the distance marking, so that gives it a little bit more time-wise.
They're trying to social distance as much as we can, which is good.
This polling place seeing around 100 voters an hour.
They're doing a great job coming out.
Wes Lewis says she doesn't expect turnout to slow down at all during early voting.
I think it's going to be pretty big.
It's our civil duty right here.
You got the racial tension and the political, and it's very important.
I think more people are coming out because more people are off work. They don't have anything to do but to make a decision to vote today.
And in order to keep this line moving smoothly, it's highly recommended that you take a look at the ballot ahead of time. That way, by the time you get to the voting booth, you have a good idea of who you're voting for. In Mesquite, Aaron Jones, CBS 11 News.
And if you need a ride, a couple of organizations want to help you out. In Tarrant County, you can take the Trinity Metro bus or train. You'll have to show the driver your voter registration card or your current Texas ID. The rides are available through October 30th and then again on Election Day, November 3rd. In Dallas, DART will offer free rides to voting locations this Saturday, October 17th, and next Saturday, October 24th, as well as on Election Day. The free rides to the polls include all DART buses, the light rail, the Dallas streetcar, GoLink, and the Trinity Railway Express.